Perched atop Petit Jean Mountain, the Winthrop Rockefeller Institute is more than just a conference center. It's a place where people have gathered for decades to tackle meaningful challenges. As a 501c3 nonprofit organization, the Institute believes that transformational change happens when people unite with purpose, exchange ideas, and explore new solutions to old problems. Through expert meeting facilitation, custom-designed convenings, original programming, and professional development workshops. The Institute offers a unique and pastoral setting for leaders and organizations to reflect, connect, and strategize for the future. At the heart of this work lies the enduring legacy of a remarkable man, Winthrop Rockefeller.
We do this work because convening is in our DNA. Winthrop Rockefeller frequently offered this place as a place of hospitality. Just like we do today, he maintained a conference center facility, a kitchen staff, a beautiful campus, and comfortable rooms for his guests to stay in when they came to Petit Jean Mountain. But even more importantly, he challenged people to be thoughtfully concerned about the issues facing their community and to meet with a purpose, to convene, so that they could create change together.
We brought a very diverse team of folks, some who had been working together for a number of years. You know, I'm kind of the new guy coming into the organization in a way, and it was interesting to see how the Institute helped us unpack our differences and similarities.
The preparation that goes into an event, the physical setting of the event, all of these things stack in your favor when you are attempting to have productive conversations with each other. And the Winthrop Rockefeller Institute handles all of that for us.
We've hosted very large convenings around complex issues with leaders from all over the globe. And we've hosted local school boards as they're writing their strategic plan. And we also have hosted small groups that just want to get away from the day-to-day pressures of their work and connect and collaborate and create something new together. We continue the tradition of convening using a process we call the Rockefeller Ethic. We challenge our groups to invite a diversity of viewpoints to the mountain, to engage in a structured, collaborative problem-solving process, and to do so with respectful dialogue across differences. And that is how we can achieve transformational change.
We really lean on the Rockefeller Ethic as the baseline for our facilitation and our process. On the front end, we want to make sure that people know why they're coming together, know what they're working on, and know what their role is in that, and that there's going to be action moving forward. Really, the work that we do is to lay the foundation for the continued work that they're going to do after they leave us.
In 1953, Winthrop Rockefeller arrived in Arkansas after a life shaped by hard work in the Texas oil fields, service in the Army during World War II, and managing family business interests in New York. Yet it was here, in the heart of Arkansas, that he found a new purpose, what he called the real sunrise of my dream, a vision to transform the state he would call home. It began with Winrock Farms, his state-of-the-art cattle operation, which combined innovation with education. Later, Winthrop Rockefeller would become a powerful force for economic development, philanthropy, and social change in Arkansas, ushering in a new era of progress. During the 20 years he lived here, Winthrop Rockefeller hosted more than 200 meetings with leaders, thinkers, and scholars to address key issues facing Arkansas. Those convenings gave the state its first glimpse of the Rockefeller Ethic, and today the Institute continues that legacy by convening groups that reflect his collaborative spirit. The Institute's people, place, and process are all focused on bringing the right voices together, asking the right questions, and ensuring you are able to do your best work.
Rockwind to Winrock. On the anniversary marking his 10th summer in Arkansas, Win Rockefeller wrote a letter to a friend. It was a time for summing up, and he felt he had something new to say. Winrock has become something else besides a farm, he said. It has become a center for people to bring all manner of problems. Their themes vary, but their purpose is usually the same: to improve mankind's quality of living. They say we entrap them in a web of hospitality starting at the front door. I hope you can appreciate the paradox of private property being put to such public use. I know I can and do.
You know, the view from Petit Jean Mountain is remarkable, but what is even better is the perspective that you gain when you work with other people. Having a meeting that is purposeful and intentional can make all the difference in the world. It is not just meetings that we host here on the mountain. We host a convening of people who are looking for solutions to their greatest challenges and looking for a shared purpose. And that's what we try to enable.
The facilitators of the Institute like to say that they are a guide from the side and not a sage from the stage. And so we entirely trusted them, knowing that they would come in and truly listen to the residents and to help the residents to get their ideas out.
I've already shared with many of our colleagues at Delta Dental the experience that we had and how it allows them to take their team away from the office and bring them to a beautiful, naturally serene place and have you all guide them through a facilitation that allows them to disconnect but then reconnect with one another.
We should be engaged in the civic process. And I think that that's what that is, just given that challenge of, you hear people complain about how things turn out, but we have the duty to be part of the solution, instead of part of the problem.
We are inviting you into this place and making it so that you don't have to think about anything other than the work that you're here to do. And we're here to support you in that.
Winthrop Rockefeller once said he hoped to be remembered as a catalyst for transformational change. The institute that bears his name now carries that mission forward. We invite you to join us. Come up to the mountain, take a seat at the table, ask big questions, create your own transformational change.